Hello, welcome back. So I thought that today we would do an informative HHN video, basically explaining all the different types of tickets you can buy for Halloween Horror Nights. There's a ton of different options and honestly it's slightly confusing. So I thought I would go through them, and I'm also going to be buying my ticket with you guys just so you can kind of see the process. But yeah, I'm so excited. We are literally 2 days away from the first night, which I will be going for the first night. This is my second year going to Halloween Horror Nights. I'm so excited. Let's get into the types of tickets they offer and see which one would be the best fit for you. So Halloween Horror Nights is going to be going from September 1st to November 4th this year. September 1st is 2 days away. I'm so excited. So let's do tickets on sale now. So we've got your basic single night ticket, which is starting at $80, but it really depends when you're going. September is going to be cheaper than October, and also Fridays and Saturdays are usually the most expensive days and also the busiest days. So if you are somehow able to fit it in your schedule to not go on a Friday or Saturday and go in September, then I would definitely recommend doing that. But if you cannot, then like, it is what it is. It goes anywhere from like $80. I've even seen it over $100 before, like $120 for the night. So it just depends. Then you've got the Express Pass that you can purchase, which is an additional $120 on top of your base ticket that you're going to be using. So that's going to grant you Express through all the haunted houses. So if you are trying to get everything done in one night, honestly, I would recommend this if you're going in a busy time. If you're going in September on not a Friday or a Saturday, you could most likely be able to do all the houses. But in my experience and from having spoken to a bunch of friends, essentially your options are going to be either being able to get all the houses done, but then not being able to try any of the snacks and not seeing any of the shows. Or being able to get some of the houses done, like maybe picking your top 4 that you want to do, and then also having time to try different snacks and also watching the shows. In my experience, unless it is for some reason super dead and there is like no one there for some reason, like if it's super rainy, I don't know, which by the way, the rain does not stop this thing from happening. You will not be able to do everything, which means you definitely won't be able to ride you won't be able to ride rides, you won't be able to watch all the shows, you won't be able to eat everything or try all the foods, and you won't be able to go into all of the haunted houses. So the Express Pass definitely helps, but keep in mind that the Express Pass, because it is so popular to purchase the Express Pass for this, it's still long. I've utilized the Express Pass before. Last year I tried it just out of curiosity, and we still waited upwards to maybe 45 to 50 minutes in the express line for certain houses, which is not nearly as bad as 2 hours, but it was definitely still really long, and getting through all like 10 or 11 houses was a lot. Kind of gauge your Express Pass depending on what you want to do. So then we've got the Halloween Horror Nights R.I.P tour. This thing is insane. I've seen videos, it looks so fun. I want to do it one day. It's basically a giant group of people in this tour, and it's $329 per person. So you cannot split this amongst your group. This is your $330 is going to be what you're paying per person. You have a guide. They take you around all the houses. You get brought basically straight to the front of the house, essentially. They kind of give you backstory. They give you really cool fun facts. It's a really neat experience, but she is a very pricey. Then there's Halloween Horror Nights Behind the Screams Unmasking the House tour. So this is during the day. During the day, you can take a VIP tour of $120 a person. So you can walk through the haunted houses with the lights on. So there's 2 tours. You can either pick one that goes through 3 houses, or you can pick one that goes through 6 houses. You will be getting really cool behind the scenes info from your tour guide, and you will be able to go through the houses with the lights on. This is a great Scaredy Cats alternative if you want to see what the haunted houses look like for yourself and you want to see all the facades, but you are scared to go during the scary time, then this is a great option, but it is $120 a person. And you don't get to pick all the houses, only some of them. Now you have the Scream Early ticket, which is $40 a person. What that is essentially you get to go into the park early. So the park is open till 5 p.m. Then if you are already in the park, if you have GA or general admission to Universal Studios on the day that you're doing Halloween Horror Nights, they divide up the park into these zones. And so while you're waiting for Halloween Horror Nights to start, which is at 6:30, but I believe they open gates at around 6, what you can do is stay in the park from 5 to 6 in your little zone and be one of the first people to get to the houses, because you can pick a zone that's close to a haunted house that you're wanting to go to. So once they release you and they open the houses, you can like run. Well, don't run. You can fast walk straight to your house that you want to go to. So you'll have like first dibs on that house. So the Scream Early ticket is for those people who don't have general admission, who can't just be in the park already. What the Scream Early ticket does, it allows you to get there anywhere between 3 and 5 p.m. So you have to be physically inside the park, and you're able to get in with your Scream Early ticket. So you can't get in earlier than 3, but you can get into the park at 3 p.m. and it'll allow you to kind of be in the park early without paying for a full day of theme park general admission, if that makes sense. But if you go in after 5 p.m., you're forfeiting your Scream Early ticket, because at 5 p.m. everything shuts down and they prep for Halloween Horror Nights to get ready by 6 p.m. The next set of passes are essentially annual passes for Halloween Horror Nights. So what that means is you've got like Halloween Horror Nights Rush of Fear. You've got the Frequent Fear, which I'm sure you hear a lot. Frequent Fear Plus, and Ultimate Frequent Fear. So essentially, the difference between these is the amount of times you are able to go to Halloween Horror Nights. Last year, I purchased the Frequent Fear Pass, which allowed me to go certain days in September and October, because I don't believe that Halloween Horror Nights went all the way till November last year. I ended up going like 4 times last year. I didn't think it was worth it for me to get September and October again this year. Even though I would love to go in October just for the idea of going in October, it's not the end of the world for me, and for me to save some money just to go in September would be great. So I personally am going to be purchasing the Rush of Fear Pass, which is the smallest or lowest annual pass for this year, and it's $180. It lets me go to the first 18 events. I will not be going to all 18 events. That is so much, and I would be so exhausted, but I do plan on going a good amount of times. The Rush of Fear is the lowest. It's $180 a person, and it's for basically all the dates in September except for the 27th and the 28th, because that's when it starts to pick up and get busy, and so they didn't include that in there. Then for the Frequent Fear Pass, it's $230, so it is $50 more than the lowest one, and you get all these dates in October and November. So then there's the Frequent Fear Plus Pass, which allows you to go even more dates. So if you'll notice, certain dates are blocked off in October. Yeah, it says Sunday through Thursday. Okay, so Fridays and Saturdays are not included in the Frequent Fear Pass. In the Frequent Fear Plus Pass, Sunday through Fridays are included. In the Ultimate Frequent Fear Pass, you are able to go any day, every single day, as many times as you want. And you get free parking with the Ultimate Frequent Fear Pass. Let's see if I can get a Florida resident discount. So there are no Florida resident discounts or annual pass discounts for Halloween Horror Nights. So now we're gonna pick which day is gonna be our first visit. I'm just gonna put September 1st because that is the first day that I would like to go. The ticket must be used on that day or after that day. And as you can see, Halloween Horror Nights is not every single day. There is no Halloween Horror Nights Mondays or Tuesdays ever. It's usually Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So now I'm gonna add to cart. Okay, yeah. Perfect. And that's it. I'm gonna check out, and I'm gonna sign in and check out, and that'll be it. So hopefully this little ticket explanation thing was helpful for you and kind of helped you pick what would work best for you. Definitely let me know if you have any questions down in the comments so that I can kind of help you try to pick which ticket would work best for you for Halloween Horror Nights this year. I am so excited to go for the first day. I can't wait. I'm not going to be going in any of the haunted houses the first day, but I will be covering literally everything else for Halloween Horror Nights that day. I'm so excited to see how busy it is. I'm so excited. Hopefully the hurricane is gone by then, which I think it will be. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all. Have a wonderful week and a magical month, and I'll see you on the next one.